Hello everyone and welcome to this video. So in this program, we will be printing out the contents of an array using a pointer. So I have made a number of videos on pointers alone. So if you need a refresher or want to know more about what pointers are, I will link that video down in the description of this one. So check it out if you are interested. But basically for this video, what I will be doing is showing you the fact that you can indeed print out the contents of an array using a pointer rather than using the indices of that array. Why would you do this? I have no idea, but it doesn't hurt to have more information, right? So this video is just a way to just show you that it is in fact possible, and it kind of ties into our whole discussion on pointers and how versatile they are and how really they are tied to every aspect of coding in general. So this video will just be a brief explanation showing you that this is possible. And to explain that this is possible, basically what is happening here is that since an array is arranged in a contiguous block in memory, it allows us to basically access each individual's index address using a pointer, right? So what we'll be doing is doing some pointer arithmetic, and every single time that we add 1 to the pointer, we are shifting the location of the pointer by the size of the pointer. So since we have an integer array and an integer pointer, when we set the pointer to the name of the array, we are basically starting at the first index of that array inside of memory. So when we add 1 to that pointer, the pointer address, or the address that the pointer is pointing to, is incremented by 4 bytes, right? So once we increment the address by 4 bytes, it automatically points to the next location or the next index inside of that array. I hope that makes sense. So basically in this case, adding 1 to pwalk moves it by 4 bytes forward inside of memory. Since the address is incremented by 4 bytes, now the address location now points to a new address, and that new address is where the second index of that array or is where the second index of that array exists. So if you subtract 1 from the pointer pwalk, it basically subtracts 4 bytes from that address location, and then you can move back in memory. Essentially, if you picture memory as a long contiguous block or its long line, that's basically what's happening. So that allows us to go through all the elements of the array and then dereference the pointer, which allows us to get straight to the contents inside of that particular index inside of that array, and it allows us to just print it out. So basically it's straightforward and simple, and this code is here to show you that this is in fact possible. And what I did was, in addition to printing out the contents of the array, I will also print out the address location that the pointer is pointing to as it is being incremented by 1 and essentially going through the array. But since this is in hexadecimal format, the numbers get weird, but you can basically see a similar trend that the address location are being incremented by 4, right? Hexadecimal is in base 16, so you wouldn't see a linear trend where it just 4, 8, 6, you know, you're not going to see that. You're going to have like letters and some letters mixed with numbers, but that's because of the hexadecimal format. But basically you can see the general idea that the pointer is indeed being the address location that the pointer is pointing to is being incremented by 4 bytes. So yeah, there you go. I thought it was cool, so I thought I would just show it off. If you need a refresher on pointers, like I said, I made a number of videos on pointers and I'll link them down below, so check them out if you are interested. But as always, leave a like if this video helped you out, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks.